Consider supporting Sonic Guru Productions on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. Hello and welcome to the Item Box with me, Sonicguru, and Nicky Worms T17. And if you want to hear the full unedited podcast where we bullshit around a little bit and talk about some smaller news segments, go over to support the channel over on Patreon for $5 a month, and you get access to Item Box Raw.
All the goodness and ramblings you can get there, folks.
Yeah. Well, let's go on to the big news, which was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was officially announced as Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Who would have fucking thought?
Yeah, well, the only thing I could think of is, well, that's going to screw up the number ordering when you type that into Google, because when you think about it, like if you type Sonic the Hedgehog now, you're going to get, do you mean Sonic 91, 93 TV show, 2006, the character, the 2020 movie, so yeah, that's a...
Oh, do you mean the comics from 1990, 2016, or did you mean the
IDW
comics from 2018 to today?
Yeah, it's amazing how many things have been named with Sonic the Hedgehog in, and they now have to be listed by either year they were made or media they were in.
As far as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 goes, it's like only the third one.
The third time they've actually used that, yeah.
Yeah, you got the Genesis Mega Drive, then you got the Master System Game Gear, and now the movie.
Yeah. Although, speaking of the movie, I mean, the only thing we got really was the logo, which was an update of movie one's thing, but now with the two, which is interesting. People have been doing artwork of what they think the tails would be on the two, and they put it at the bottom end of the two instead of the top.
Yeah, I think I've seen this variation all the time. I think every single freaking artist did that. It's like two at the end, or at least like one tail at the end, at least.
I mean, it makes more sense to put the two tails on because A, it's movie two, and second, you got a character with two tails, so why not?
And it's orange, just like Tails.
Exactly,
well,
yeah.
Kind of an ochre color, but Tails went from orange to nearly yellow now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also animated as well. The actual I like design. I haven't designed a logo in a long time as well. It's like over a year.
Yeah. I mean,
the actual logo. I say the logo itself. Like, I'm glad that the Hedgehog part looks like it was part of the game. Like it's so separate, not in this one block, which seems kind of out of place to me on the last film.
I'm sort of the opposite end. I mean, it's funny because when I see that now, it just feels a bit, I don't know, weird without it. I mean, I don't know the way it is put together because obviously, I mean, put it this way, like obviously they use the C with Sonic's quills in, and obviously for the second one they're putting Tails as 2 and the 2. So again, they're putting in the distinctive features of those characters in. But like I said, I missed the little blot red for the hedgehog bit. I don't know, it just feels a bit empty.
I'm happy without it. Like I still look at the modern logo for Sonic the Hedgehog, and I just don't like looking at it. I don't know why. I don't. It's like the white outline is too much, and the red on the block of the hedgehog. I like a bit more simple. I like it more simple, and I like it. It works. It would work better if the hedgehog was red. That would definitely give it a bit more oomph, like more characteristic.
But I mean, if they made the hedgehog, put it this way, if they did for the last movie, if they put the red block but had the hedgehog in white, I mean, that would make sense for his shoes. So at least you can get that visual in.
Yeah, I can see that. But if it was just the way it is now, but red, that would be better. But this is what the logo is, so kind of stuck with it. It's very simple, and people are going to call it Sonic 2 anyway. They're not going to call it Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah, I mean, I keep calling it Sonic Movie 2 because that's just an easy way of saying it.
Sonic 2 movie.
Exactly. Yeah, but the other thing, obviously, we finally got a release date, so it's April of 2022 next year. Was it the 22nd?
I think it was the 8th.
Right, but basically they've got a year now. We've got a year to when this one will come out, and hopefully the men and women who are working on it are hard at work getting it done.
And hopefully they won't be under crunch like they were last time. But then again, we as fans kind of force them into that, or even the general public force them into saying, this Sonic sucks. All right, let's do this. People have been looking back and like, look, this is the time we actually got that shitty trailer, and now it's been right now, as a recording, it is the anniversary of the film's release.
Yeah, ironically, on Valentine's, bizarrely enough. Here you go.
It was my gift from her last year. It's like, you're allowed to go and watch the film.
Gift for any wife.
Yeah, it's the April 8th on a Friday, which I think is a missed opportunity to not release it on a Tuesday. Delay it to the 12th. It's just 4 days, please. Sonic
Well,
Tuesday. Sonic Tuesday.
yes, yes. Why don't we let's use the Tuesday again, for God's sakes.
It's just a missed opportunity. It's like, I don't care if it's just 4 days. Like, I have to wait 4 days, you release it on a Tuesday. Yeah, because it's fun and it's a reminder from back in 1990 freaking 2.
Yeah, I remember when people actually liked Sonic the Hedgehog, God remember those days.
Oh, we're gonna wait a whole year for this.
Yeah.
Well, a year and 3 months.
It's gonna be interesting, like you said, the fact that last time around, the fact that the movie was ready to be shown in November, but then everybody had a bitch fit over the trailer, and then they had to push it back to February of last year. And now I find it interesting. Now I think having seen it and we know what tone and the style of movie we got last time, I think people will be a bit more ease up to whatever they're going to do this time. But at the same time, I do feel like there's going to be a bigger pressure on like delivering more of like the stuff people want them to be, because obviously Tails is in this, but people are speculating, is Knuckles going to be here? Are we going to Mobius? How much is it going to take place between the real world and there? So that's all up in the air at the moment.
Yeah, and the last part I would have mentioned as well before someone actually jumps in. What about this? Yes, we are aware that Jason Momoa was offered a role for Knuckles in the second Sonic film.
Yeah. I mean, between him and Rock Dwayne Johnson, so those are the two big names for that character, at least.
Honestly, the Jason Momoa role, I don't see him. I mean, it kind of has the voice if you watched Aquaman.
Well, I know of Jason Momoa, but like I said, I haven't watched any of the DC stuff, so I don't know what his Aquaman's like. And again, sometimes it's down to who's the biggest name and who you get to play in a role. So half the time it's always like star listing, which I said before, particularly with Tails, is like ideally I still want Colleen to still play Tails for movie 2 if she can.
Yeah, same here. And
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Ben Schwartz doesn't need to be asked. It's like, we're gonna make Sonic 2. Yes, I'm in. Thank you.
I mean, that's a given. That's a given anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, there was talk, actually, slight sidebar, but there was talk of him talking about movie 2 and also asking whether there's been any offers of him playing Sonic for the games going forwards. And apparently he hasn't been contacted by Sega. So, yeah, that's still a bit up in the air.
It seems like the most likely, like we said last time, seems like the most likely scenario, but at the same time, he's too. I don't know. He sounds too young to be what is more a seasoned Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's like he would want to be doing other roles in between. So the fact that he have to go in to do a couple of lines for a video game every depending how many they make, whether it be a mainline or spin-off, I'm not sure would he be interested in doing that, but who knows? We'll still have to wait and see. The other bit of news we've had is that Jeff, the director, has pointed out obviously that they start working on it, and apparently they're filming in Hawaii this time around.
Angel Island.
Angel Island. Well, the other thing from the trailer, we did get a rendition of Emerald Hill Zone. So, again, is this going to be a location we're going to see on the island that we saw in the last movie? Yeah, I am.
And again, that's Angel Island, not Emerald Hill.
I know, but I said this to you before when we did that big review thing. Is like this is a toy that if they're going to do anything, they're going to be changing and moving stuff around. So I wouldn't be surprised if the island in the last movie is Angel Island, that it has Green Hill, Emerald Hill, all shoved together in one fair place.
And again, my law thing is no, Emerald Hill is on West Side Island.
I know, and for the continuity and law side of you would be like, no, it's all wrong. But the other side is like, I want to see it anyway.
Anyway, April 8th, 2022. Mark your calendars, unless it gets delayed, in which case remark them again.
Yeah, and hopefully when we finally get to see a trailer, the one thing I'm looking forward to is whether or not Jim Carrey is going to be in a fat suit for this film.
Oh, guaranteed he is.
I mean, to be fair, he has put on crazy makeup before. It's the question, would he want to be in it for like the full hog? And I think he could. I think he could pull it off.